So yesterday you had a meeting with Randy Couture. How did that go? What did you guys talk about, and what did you do during the day?
Everything was great. We had a great breakfast, then we actually went for dinner later that night. We had a nice relationship, and we did a couple of photo shoots and showed a couple of moves for magazine, and it was a very enjoyable day.
Now, Randy Couture might be your potential opponent down the road. You have no problem rolling with him ahead of time, talking to him, becoming more and more friendly with him? You guys seem to get along great.
What I do is a sport, and so if I meet Randy in the ring, I'm going to meet him as a sportsman versus a sportsman.
Right now, Randy Couture is embroiled in a legal battle with Zuffa LLC. You've said you really have nothing to do with that, although you'd really like to fight Randy Couture. We might come to the point where Randy Couture has to fulfill these fights within the UFC. Has that bridge been burned for you too much, or would you consider the possibility of fighting Randy Couture in the UFC if that's the only place you can fight him?
In principle, I don't really have really any care of where a fight like that would happen. I have a contract with M1 Global. I have a manager, the team who is in charge of my affairs, and if the team in UFC and M1 Global and UFC could come to terms that were reasonable and agreeable, then so be it. For me, it doesn't really matter where I fight or under what banner I fight. It's just a matter that I trust the team completely, and that the terms are fair and reasonable.
Well, in the meantime, you will be fighting again. We think we have your schedule kind of planned out for the rest of the year, but I wanted to ask you, first of all, the extent of your hand injury. At the post-fight press conference, you had complained of a dislocated thumb. What was the exact injury?
Well, unfortunately, the one drawback of the hand injury is that I'm going to be missing the next Affliction show, which my plan was to be on that next show. But I still have some minor pain. I'm just going to have to wait until the pain goes away, and once it does, my plan is to be present at the next Affliction show after October, which, my understanding, will be planned for January or sometime after that.
And we heard it was a chip or a fracture at the base of the thumb, correct? Is that the same injury as before, the one that was required surgery? No. You fought twice in America now, but the first time you fought for Pride, which was a Japanese promotion. This last time you fought for an American promotion. What was your experience fighting for an American promotion with regards to the press and the way the promotion was set up?
I think that for Affliction, the first promotion that they did, they carried out the promotion on the highest level possible. Truthfully, I don't think they could have done any better for the fact that it was their first time. Well, I mean, to make a comparison, Pride had a very rich history in the sport, and they are very good. Whether it's just the Japanese people, they're very good with every minutia, with every detail, and. How to say, Americans, they're not as detailed as we are in Russia and maybe Japan, and so a lot of things fall through the cracks.
Right. I'm going to give you $1 million. Who do you put it on? Josh Barnett or Andrei Arlovsky?
I'm not a gambler.
I knew he would find a way to get around this answer. What type of fighter do you enjoy fighting? What fights are fun for you? And do you have fun in the ring? It's hard for us to tell because you're all business.
I like fighters that come out to the ring without too much talk, too much aggression, too much showboat. I always have fun fighting fighters that are professionals and have respect for their opponents. The training, the preparation for the fight, that's where I get a chance to unveil myself, to really work on my entire game, to expose myself to both issues that I need to work on and things that I enjoy doing. Sometimes during the fight I don't get a chance to show everything that I'm capable of doing. And so it's during that training period where I get to see what I'm capable of doing.
One more question. This Fighting Fedor show, you seem like a pretty private person. What are your thoughts about having a reality show, a camera following you around?
Yeah, with regard to the show, I mean, it would be my desire that I'm bothered less often and not really in the public eye. I mean, I prefer to just kind of stay at home with my close friends. So that would be my desire.
Fedor, baby. Hell yeah. Fedor, baby.